have some hot chocolate here. All right. Yummy. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. And for all you new viewers, if you are looking to have a space where you can find joy and support in your journey in life, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified of new content that I put out every week. Today's nugget is in regards to, as you see on my thumbnail, you see some biscuits and you see Bisquick, okay? I decided I wanted some homemade bean soup and I wanted to fix some biscuits, okay? Homemade biscuits. But because I know I don't bake well, I said, you know what? I can do this homemade thing the quick way, because when my fella fixes pancakes or he fixes waffles, he uses Bisquick. It's quick, it's easy, they rise. What could go wrong? Let me tell you what could go wrong. On the biscuits, you only needed 2 ingredients. You needed the Bisquick and you needed the milk. What could go wrong? I measured my dry ingredients, I measured my milk, I combined them, and while I was kind of mixing it up, I noticed it didn't look like biscuit batter to me. It was a little sticky. So I'm like, it's not supposed to look like this. I decided, because I like watching Food Network, I saw how they, put the flour on the table and then they roll, out, the batter onto the counter or whatever, y'all know what I mean, okay? So I just thought it, and y'all, I was in my confidence level. Confidence level was at 100, okay? And if I would have had an apron, probably would have been 110. But it was at 100. I put that flour down. Betty Crocker had nothing on me. So I thought, mind you, okay, directions never told me to do that, but I did it anyway because I saw the vision. I saw my biscuits rising and having a nice brown crust on the top and a nice brown bottom and a fluffy center. I saw that in my mind. Go and start washing the dishes because I'm cleaning up, because I'm going to be ready to put some butter on these biscuits, these fluffy biscuits, when they come out. Okay. And then I took them out. Y'all, they didn't rise. Why didn't they rise? I'm like, why didn't they rise? I couldn't understand. Why didn't they rise? And I'm like, well, I mean, on the box, they have a little rise to them. They're not the prettiest of biscuits. They kind of look like the garlic biscuits that you get at Red Lobster without the garlic, without the oregano and Italian seasoning and garlic on top of it. And that's what on the box, that's what it looked like. But you know what, mine didn't look that way. So I said, I did something wrong, and I believed myself. So I said, you know what, let's try it again. So I said, okay, you know better, you've done it once. Still, confidence is now probably at 70. This time I kept looking and I was like, okay, they're browning a little, not much. I said, oh, these gonna take a little bit longer. Maybe it's gonna take longer than 10 minutes. Bisquick doesn't know what they're talking about. So I thought, let's just say, when I took the biscuits out, they did not burn. Remember I said confidence level was at 70? When I took them out, they were it depleted. I was at 20% confidence level that these biscuits were going to be good. And I said, well, what can I do to make this better? Ha, you say better? Ha, I think of butter. Okay? So butter and I melted it down and I dunked every single biscuit. Like, this is gonna make them so much better. They're gonna be so good now. No, they weren't. They were not good. My fella comes home and he's just like, oh, love. He's just like, you fixed the biscuits. I'm like, you know how you get when someone, says something to you. You already know that it isn't as good as they're thinking it's going to be. But he's my support. He supports me. That's my cheerleader. And he walks over and he said, oh, you fixed some cookies along with the biscuits. Y'all, he called my biscuits cookies. I was like, no, honey bear, they are biscuits. He was like, oh, okay. Then he says this, y'all. They don't look like what my mother. Exactly. You're saying the same thing I said. What? I was already confidence level 0. 0 now. I was like, I know that. They don't even look like what I take out of the package. But he was just like, but love, you tried and they're probably good once you put some jelly on it. That made him put jelly on everything. Wakes up the next day and he decides that he is going to try the biscuit. And he's going to try it with some butter and some jelly because you know what? He supports me. He comes upstairs. So he said that it didn't look like his mama's. He called them cookies and then he said, Lord, my love tried. What do you do with that, y'all? What do you do with that? So I could only laugh. They were just biscuits. And I knew I took the quick and easy route to make the biscuits. Knowing what, in my mind, I knew what I wanted them to look like. Choose the route that's going to allow you to do your best at that something new. Then that way, when it doesn't turn out the way that you were hoping, you can say without a shadow of a doubt that you did your best. You're not going to be butthurt about it. You'll be able to say, you know what, I tried it. Maybe I'll do something a little bit different the next time. But I couldn't say that because I went quick and easy. And quick and easy was not the way for me to go. So that means that I am going to find a recipe that will help me make these biscuits the best that I can. Now, will they turn out well? I don't know. I'll come back and show you. But until then, please leave a comment below and let me know, what are you going to try different in 2020? And don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Open up, UOPN.